And we advance to a new league. Doomsday 3, baby. Doomsday 3. I'm coming for you, Sum of All Fears. We got a bunch of stuff going on. So there are a number of parties in the Phobies community that are now trying to implement events. Now, it may be a little premature, I admit that myself, because I am one of those parties. I'm one of the people that's trying to actually orchestrate some Phobies events. Now, what Phobies events are we talking about? Well, there are a few different tournaments that are trying to get off the ground. Now, shout out to the other community members. I think it's Jelly Belly is trying to put some stuff together themselves. There is an independent Discord that Jelly has put together in order to coordinate their events. For me, I am trying to organize my own through the Random Slots Discord. So if you're watching this on Twitch, you can hit the ! Discord command to get the link. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you can check down in the description, or feel free to hit me up in Discord just to get an invite link. Trying to organize it. Again, this is not to try and outcompete the other community events. I think this is very much a rising tide raises all ships sort of scenario. The more events we have, the more excited people are about it, and there's nothing precluding you from playing in all of these events. I'm trying to actually codify a number of the rules, and I do have a preliminary rules document in the Discord right now. Now, what I'd like to do, I'll mention this throughout the night, but I wanted to get it out of the way at the start. What I'd like to do is try and get the initial one off the ground. You know, I'm not expecting that we're going to get hundreds of people or something. We're just going to try and get it up and running, get a feel for how things go, and then make adjustments for each event on the fly as we go. Because there's a number of questions, and I ran a brief poll in my Discord about how we wanted to do things. And then I kind of just made an executive decision because a lot of things were pretty even for the most part. And we'll talk about the specifics as we go through. But like I said, the rules document is in the Discord right now. If you want to try and join up the Random Thoughts Discord, ! Discord in chat or in the description, like I said, later on YouTube. So that way you can find out what the details are. I'm trying not to spam the official Phobies Discord. I don't know if that's frowned upon, you know what I mean, or not. But we'll see how it goes. And like I said, we'll absolutely be revisiting this idea as we progress through the night. But for now, we're going to jump in. I mean, you can. But the problem with spreading yourself so thin from a collection standpoint is that you don't get the higher level phobies. You just get a wide breadth of phobies. And like a level 1 phobie at the level I'm at is not going to work out well. All right, so they're opening up with Maggie. This is a pretty strong opener, I think, on this map, because you aren't forced into, like, look at this. They have a lot of board control. We can't really reclaim this other than through Murderfly. And we can't advance Murderfly here. It'll actually die. Maggie puts out a solid amount of damage. Now, here's the other problem. If we don't contest everything, they can fairly easily take control and remain in control of a lot of things on the board. We can't safely play a jar because the jar will get one shot by Maggie. So we have to go with sturdier stuff. I kind of feel like we go 2 and 2 here. 531, huh? How much is our Infernal Knight? 543. We're not going to ever get 2 hits on Maggie. I think Cassowary's fair. They probably back off with Maggie. I don't think they're gonna push for this. We're actually gonna do this. I want more board control early on. If you upgrade before you collect more, your new phobies will be severely underleveled forever. So if you actually want to use the new phobies you hope to find, you got to acquire them before you invest in upgrading. That's my philosophy. I think that's a reasonable take, DT. I don't think that's unreasonable. I mean, obviously, I just stated that, right? But I don't know. It's a lot easier to get those new phobies up to a respectable level. Well, let me take a step back. The definition of a respectable level is going to be up for debate, right? The reason I say that is there's no real clean way to say, oh, well, at this rank, you need to have minimum phobia level blah, because some of them don't care what their phobia level is or what their level is. You only care that the given thing... I think we have to do this. I just don't know if we're going to lose Cassowary. 336, 253. So they have to get a jar here in order to try and kill the Cassowary. It's the only thing that'll reach. 2, 3. Yeah, because like a droney can't reach. And this will shoo away the jar unless they have a high-level jar. So just explaining the plays as we go back to the leveling versus width of collection, I guess. Say you're a high rank, maybe even high stress level also. You end up with brand new phobia level 1. You obviously need way less stuff, so you can just funnel everything into that hypothetically. But here's the rub, and I think this is where DT is going with it. You end up in this weird scenario where you can't actually do that because you're not likely to get the extra copies of that given phobia that you need. Like, it's just not likely. Because you have so many more things in your collection now. So this means we die to a Gin Sting. Oop, I don't want to do that for sure. I think we just kill this. Oh my god, we don't kill it. Oh boy. Oh no, we do. We do because... yeah, we still have to hit it. We might have been able to get away without meatballing it, but I'm not sure. I mean, anything can be one of those if you're brave enough, was G. I don't know if we want to do this. We still haven't capped our quote-unquote safe point. The problem is now because we had to meatball this, the jar is basically uncontested. That's also true, DT, and I didn't click on it fast enough. But yes, that phobia is literally called Sucky. Sucky. So what do we get so far? We got the Sucky. We lost our Cassowary. We lost our other dude. And we got Maggie. So we're trading evenly on keys right now. We're not really getting the trades we want, for quite obvious reasons. But as long as we hang out up here, which we can't for much longer, we can threaten their jar. I really didn't like being forced into meatballing this thing, but we couldn't just leave it there. Yeah, I think that explains a lot. $567, huh? So if we go here, we can't get meatballed, at least... oh my god, yes we can. Wow, this is a really high-level murder fly. It's a level 10 murder fly. That's a... so they can get us with just a meatball. Now, we'll counter-kill it if they go for it, but, like, damn. So they banked a 4. I don't really like the droney here. It's the only thing that'll allow us to get on that point right now, which may be just being over-aggressive. You know, we could have just walked a 1 cost down, for example. I don't know that I agree with this. We're going to kill this thing. Like, we're going to kill their murder fly. Now, it puts our meatball out yet another set of turns. Okay, they're taking it back. I can understand that. They can't really advance into us, I don't think, without losing something inappropriately, we'll say. Yeah, like, I don't think you can safely advance into us. Because they'll end up losing the murder fly or whatever they happen to send out if they actually advance. So they elect to go with microscopic, which is reasonable. Can they just kill this? 6 and 5, it's 11... 1180... 13. Yeah, so they can one-shot this if we leave it in range. Basically, if we're here or where Gravedigger is, we're dead because this will pop over, this can fly over, and we just get walloped. So the question is, what do we do about that? I kind of want to go Ginsting for the mobility over, say, Unbearable. But at the same time, Unbearable is a sizable tank here, and we could roll it up to here, and then they can't kill it, and we're going to threaten... I think we're going to go Unbearable. This feels like a bit of a risk. This feels like a bit of a risk, because Unbearable is just kind of awkward on this map. But Unbearable is in range of this point, and as a result, we can just shell whatever goes in that spot. With my relatively new phobies, I found Cassowary is verging on useless when under level, but Stabby is pretty good regardless. I feel like that's probably true for a lot of the dimensional phobies. Maybe that's not the case, but it feels like many of the dimensional phobies, you know, at worst, they're displacing something. But yeah, Cassowary was the one that I usually always go to when I had it underleveled, so therefore it felt horrendous. It felt just awful most of the time. I think we dive and just kill Microscopic. You know, like we move this here, we move Meatball here, and then we advance the bear possibly onto the point. We're going to lose our Gravedigger if we do that. Because they can, I mean, they're not going to, excuse me, they're not going to put this on the lava, but this and this. This is 520, right? Yeah, like 520, 1020, 1090. So they would actually need this in order to kill it. This might be worth it. I think the bigger issue would be if they kill our murder fly. So, like, they could put Jar here and then off our murder fly, and we have no way to threaten their Jar. So they banked to 6, which is scary. And clustering like this can be very dangerous. So the reason I wanted the Jar is because it's in position to immediately start tagging anything. We don't have to walk it up and only get a single attack. We're going to get 2 attacks. Bachelor and especially Eternal Knight get a lot of value from leveling those dimensionals or priority upgrades for me. They are from, well, not Bachelor because I don't have it, but Eternal Knight has been a priority upgrade for me because I want to use it. I know it's a meme on the channel that I don't like it, but I don't like it because it's underleveled. Like, that's the reason. Klepto's really bad for us. Klepto's really bad for us. Like, did we just throw? We can back off. But it's going to be really difficult. Wow, they didn't... Okay, I was going to say, they're not going for the murder fly. You have to. We should still be able to counter-kill their murder fly. They... Okay, if you move... That's weird. They need to back this up. I don't know. Okay. I think we get a lot out of this because they undid what they did. Wow, seriously? So we kind of have to do this so that we get that. We're going to bank. So we're going to lose these two. And it's just a matter of how well can we counter. And I kind of feel like we want to go erratic and just say, you need to come into us. Because they can't, or they shouldn't be able to advance into us very well. They still have 3 keys. So, like, they kill this here. Yeah, and they can get this now with it. So the jar cleans them both up. I think that was worth it. What? Luffy! 7 months! Damn! Thank you, Luffy. Welcome back to this lunatic circus that is Random's Thoughts. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Chat, give me some chompage. Let's see some chomps in the chat. Let's see some little bee action, maybe. Can we get some bees going? Seems pretty good. Welcome back, Luffy. Welcome back. Seriously, that does mean a lot, and I appreciate everybody who's a subscriber, no matter what. If you're lurking, I appreciate you too. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Alright, chat, we're playing defensively. I don't know if this is the right idea, but we're going to try it. Yeah, I like that chomp action. I like that Kate Rock action. Nice. I've mentioned it before. I'm not in streaming for the, I mean, I would love to be a content creator full-time. Don't get me wrong. Speaking of lurking, lurk. Nice. I would love to do content creation full-time, but the reality of the scenario is that I don't think that's going to be feasible for me. I'm just doing it kind of for funsies, and, you know, well, realistically, just for funsies. And that's kind of what it amounts to. Alright, this is not good. That is not good. We're actually not in a great spot here, so this does, let's say, 1,000 and 520. How big will you get? Will you heal all the way up? You should live through this. But I think we'd rather do this. 1, 2, 3. You came up here. So they could, like, dive the jar, hypothetically. But I don't think they're going to want to do that. Yeah, that's exactly it, was G. Definitely the reason. But yeah, it's just kind of a hobby. It's one of those things that, if I'm playing the game anyway, it's kind of like, I might as well stream it. We already had one of those jokes. We had one of those. If you missed that, that was a couple streams ago. What was the name of the... Oh, it was Gargle. One of the Phobies names is Gargle. Or Gargles. Maybe. So they did heal this. This should heal out of range. You fool, what were you thinking? Let's see if this heals out of range. Yeah, this is... Do we just do this and say, you need to come to me? Because they're not going to kill it, right? Like, they can't... In order for them to get in range, they can't kill it. Like, they're going to have to allow us multiple attacks. Now, what we might have wanted to do was put the unbearable here. But that puts it in range of the jar. Exactly. You know, who worries about that kind of thing? So they could just wait and heal this up and then dive us afterwards. Well, this is already off cooldown. See, this is the problem. Maybe we do need to dive them. You are the Batman? See, I think this allows us to reposition in an advantageous spot. So we get Erratic like here, and put Unbearable where Erratic is. What if we did this? Nah, we don't want to do that. We want to make them move. Because then we could roll up the bear and move the jar up, kill their jar, and then it's like, okay, they move in, kill our jar, but then we counterattack and blow everything up. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. I am vengeance, I am the knight. Or knight. Yes. Yeah, chat, I started watching The Batman the other day. My wife and I watched probably the first 2/3 of it. I think we have like 45 minutes left or so. Somewhere around there. I don't know why this movie is so long. There's definitely parts of it that I'm like, they could have cut this whole thing. And honestly, my first reaction to certain scenes, and I think the movie's pretty decent. Is it better than the Christian Bale ones? At least 2 out of the 3, I think. I didn't think the Christian Bale 1 or 3 was very good. To the first ending, I didn't know there were multiple endings, so then no. Is there like, and we would have looked this up, but is there like a ton of after credits stuff? Is that what you're talking about, or? It's way too long and slow pace. I think it's fine. Like, I like the idea, and again, I haven't seen the whole movie, so maybe when we hit the actual ending, it's just going to be horrendous and I'm going to hate it. Like, maybe it'll completely turn around. No, where the movie ended, but it kind of keeps going. I feel like there was a part where that could have been the conclusion, but I'm not sure yet. Honestly, we watched the first part Tuesday or Wednesday night, and I'm already forgetting a lot of it, to be perfectly honest. Like, I remember the broad story strokes, but not, like, the major portions. So, as a result, I'm somewhat confused as to what's going on. Yeah, you can't stay there because we're going to chain. We're still going to go in and dive and blow up the jar, because I think we need to. They can't really counter-kill anything, given their positioning now. They can't even counter-kill the jar, I don't think. No, because we're going to go here. I mean, they'll get the splash, but it doesn't matter. Like, they could roll up and hit Unbearable once, and it's like, alright, pal, you're dead. Well, actually, they won't be dead. They won't be dead. They'll survive. But it's not really going to end well for them. If we moved up Erratic, we could kill them. So, like, if we did this, it pressures them. They could heal. They could heal. If they hit us back, I think we're okay doing this. All you need to remember is Alfred is not Bruce's dad. True. That line was weird. It just felt weird. But that wasn't the part that annoyed me, honestly. And what's funny is my wife said, as I'm I was legit screaming at the TV in this one scene. And so I'm like losing my mind. And as soon as I finish my tirade, she goes, I wish I had recorded that because you 100% would have gone viral with, like, on TikTok or something. And I pause and I'm like, yes, probably. The robot didn't have knees? True. That is a true statement. Did we throw by doing this, chat? I feel like we just wait for them to come in. They literally cannot kill us. They can't do anything. I probably shouldn't have ever advanced. But, like, they need 2 hits, and if they ever come in range, we get our full set of attacks. We can't do 2100 in a single turn, though. Actually, we're close. Yeah, we can, because this is going to be, like, 1600. Yeah, we do more damage than I thought we were. I mean, that's another valid question. Why is that the case? This thing is actually going to do us in. I'm not even joking. I think we were too aggressive. It was the... So, I'll talk about it after this game. I don't want to... In case we put this one on YouTube so people don't complain about spoilers. $496 is $980 something. $992. So in order to hit it, you'd have to come here, which we can hit with everything. So we just wait. Just say right now, ready for a Batman spoiler? Lobbing supremacy, yep. I mean, we can throw this game. I think we made a bunch of mistakes in this situation. Like, we shouldn't have advanced Erratic. I was just thinking we could kind of end it. But they're at 1600 health. Like, just wait. Yes, it's technically 4 more turns. But, like, oh, more than that. We're only doing 225, right? I guess our turn plus their turn. So here's the problem. Like, they heal... I don't think you can do this turn, though, right? You can't do it this turn. Like, they could advance on our Erratic next turn, but they're going to take lava damage. We're going to hit it. Because this is not off cooldown. Oh, no. Now, granted, like I said, we were throwing this game and we shouldn't have. Like, maybe they forgot about the lava damage or something? I don't know. GG. Not quite. Because we didn't actually hit this from before. But, I mean, effectively GG. They're not winning with Clinico here. We'll give them the donated jar. For the extra tiers. GG! We did... Chat, we managed to win on Lights Out. We managed to win on Lights Out. Incredible. Incredible. And we advanced to a new league. Doomsday 3, baby. Doomsday 3. I'm coming for you, Sum of All Fears. I'll take it. I'll take it. GG. If we look at the maps, Penny Dropped is far and away the best one to me. I don't mind Biff's Room. I haven't played it. Like, I played it when I first started playing Phobies, and then now that it's back in the rotation, like, a lot of things have changed. Collection, experience, blah, blah, blah. Home Sweet Home, I haven't played on yet. This map looks miserable. This map seems miserable. I like RCO. I like RCO. I would definitely rank it above the one we were just on. I hate Lights Out, but that's because I just can't win on it. I really don't like and subscribe, like I said. Rush Hour... I think I played 1 game on it, and that's it. so I don't really have an opinion. And Mysomania is interesting. Right now, the only one that I would consider worse than like and subscribe is this one, probably. And only because it looks miserable. I don't know if it actually is. And I don't think Lights Out is a bad map. I just don't like it. I'm verging on saying it's a bad map because it feels like it's actually very, very difficult to be player 2 on this map. I'm not sure. Well, chat, we're going to get a chance to try and redeem ourselves on this map. Right now, I'm not feeling this map. And it may come down to... and I've said this for other maps, that I just need to get used to it. I need to familiarize myself with the maps. Further, that is. But I am just not a fan so far. This does like 1,200 damage. I'm kind of tempted to do this opener. We're going to try it. So they could dive this with the worm. We can't take this point because if we do, they can move up and spit. So we have to send like a 1 key up here. And then we send... we're going to send Cassowary down here. Yeah, Cowbell's actually a better idea, you're right. Honestly, I forget I even own Cowbell a lot of the time. Like, I legitimately forget. I mean, we could have sent a 2 key up there in the form of, what's-his-face? The K9, which I haven't been able to level yet. So we're doing Cassowary instead of a 1 key because I want to be able to get it in the mix. You can set up plays where it's, you know, walk onto the stim pad and then leap. Chomped is right. We're getting chomped. Alright, so they went plain old Hevo. That thing seems pretty good. It seems alright. Henrietta is pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. They started a lot of poison. We might have been better off, instead of the Cassowary, going with the K9 down here, actually. The more I think about it. Jar is not great in this situation. I don't know why I didn't cap this. We're capping that and then we'll come out. Jar's okay here, because we can soften these things up. They can't hit it with the Hevo. If they want to get wild and, like, send the Hevo onto the center point. Try playing high-key units like the guy from the last game. I mean, we did that last game. It didn't work out. I mean, we could try and play higher-key units in general. I think if we went with... because that was something I didn't mention in the breakdown, but if we went with, say, instead of Erratic, saved a little bit and went a 7 key, we might have been better off, too. Just because any of these... well, maybe not any, because I'm really not a fan of Sparky. But a bunch of these 7 keys might have been a better option. So we can't get this Murder Fly, and it's actually a pretty high-level Murder Fly. This means they can't target it. And then we can move it back up to kill this cat and reclaim the point when we want to later. So we could go with Fish Tank. We could also go with Flesh Crawler and try and wipe these out. Flesh Crawler will actually kill this, like it'll one-shot it. But what's probably going to happen is they walk this up, disperse, and then we don't get anything out of Flesh Crawler. If we go Gin Sting, it could get poisoned, but we could heal it and remove it. Gin Sting goes where? Like here? I kind of want to go Gin Sting just so that we're not investing too much yet. This doesn't splash, right? No. So they can Meatball, hit it. 5. They could hypothetically dive this and punish us pretty hard. So they send Meatball in, they spit, they move Hevo down. I don't know if that's enough. I couldn't count it up quickly enough. But I don't think we can punish them for doing it. We'd end up trading, like... Well, maybe we might trade positive. Because we get Murder Wing plus this. And this kind of forces us into Clinico, which I don't like. But I don't know... I mean, I guess it's fine. If we go Clinico, we want to make sure that we don't lean too heavily into undead units. So we can one-shot this by moving on to the stim and then leaping. Yeah, this is problematic. Because being here doesn't do anything for us if we were to spawn a regular ranged unit, as far as the Murder Fly goes. Murder Wing. This just gets Henrietta off the board, is the reason why we're doing this. I don't know if this will work for us, but we're gonna try. I don't know if this is enough damage. Oh my god, it's literally at 1 health! Give me a break! Give me a break. Give me a break. Don't worry, levels don't matter. Oh, we can't do that. Because of our positioning, we can't actually do what I wanted to do. Which was send a 1 key in. Oh, chat, we're taking 1 billion damage again. I don't know why I moved the Gravedigger there. I don't think it really gets us anything. It might get it killed? Nah, it shouldn't get it killed. So they can lay a trap here, which I would expect them to because it's 2 range. Oh, that is beauty. That's not good. So we don't have Leap online, so we can't push a bunch of damage on this. This is going to make things very complicated. This is going to make things very complicated. 1400. So you won't kill this. They won't kill this, but I don't know that this play is worth it. So they obviously trapped the middle, right? Hey, Ando, what's good? How you doing? Welcome. Oh god, we're gonna lose everything up here. I know we're setting ourselves up for failure to some degree with this, but they're only going to get one hit from the beauty. I expect them to go north and kill the Gravedigger and the Ginsting, because that's 7 keys for 4 that we traded. This was a problem, though. We needed this here. I didn't want to put it here because we were going to get line... No, we couldn't have got line attacked. Yeah, Evo should have been here. This was a mistake. Evo should have been here. If we had done that, they probably just killed the cassowary anyway, so we needed to pull the cassowary further back. Where was cassowary? Here? Yeah, we should have put cassowary, like, on the point. We can only attack this once. We're going to take 1 billion damage. I'm telling you, chat, I don't like this map, and I don't really know how to fix my play pattern for it. But what I'm doing, not working. Absolutely not working. Oop, want to wait on that. You here. This. So we have to do this so that we don't get blown out by a line attack. Yo, that guy is mad. So I'm not sure what we do here. We are absolutely in trouble, but I don't quite know how to fix it. So we know that... Oh god, we gotta do this. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can only get one more. We want this to go here. And then we want you here. We might be able... Like, I don't think we kill this, but I have to hope against hope that we manage to make something happen. This could still get line attacked here, but maybe we're okay with that. I don't know. Is it really? We have a few people from around the world that come hang out. So welcome. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I mentioned this before, but when I was streaming Mythgard and some other games, Gwent especially, like we had a lot of people from Europe, and most of the time they're like, yeah, it's 3 in the morning here. And I'm like, guys, thank you for hanging out. You do not have to ruin your sleep schedule just to come hang out with me. I appreciate it. And I'm not going to tell you what to do, but value your health. Alright, so we got a Mopsy here. Unfortunately, because we lost our Gravedigger, we're out of options as far as, like, breaking things. Otherwise, like, we could break this, walk it up, pull this in, or... That's awkward. We can get this as a counter kill. But I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that one, chat. So they have a lot of little things here, which is not great for us. They can move Mopsy up here. You know, like, they clear this out, move Mopsy. I guess that's fine. Like, we're not too worried about that. If we go here... Like, do we just want to be on the point? They can hit us with once with this, once with this, and once with this. I guess this is okay, right? We want this in range. Not to get hit, but so that we have options. We'll leave the spider here. I feel as though we're in really bad shape, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to go sheep as much as I hate sheep. I'm pretty sure they're ready to put another trap down, too. I don't really like this. I don't really like this. Get a little chomp action going. I see you. So that's expected. Get some chomp action going in the chat. But yeah, I don't see how they... Okay, so they kill this. What are you gonna do? Walk Mopsy up? Which again, you know, that's fine. They put this here, okay. And now they spread out. So we can kill this without too much trouble. So here's the question. Does this count as a straight, unobstructed line as far as beauty? To me, it would not, because it does kind of like go back and forth with the hexes. But I don't have beauty to know exactly how the targeting works. You know, like you can draw a straight line that's unobstructed, technically. But I don't know if it'll bend like this, you know what I mean? Oh god, that's really bad for us. So obviously they can get Evo next turn. It won't count? I didn't think so. Okay, I didn't expect to one-shot it. We'll go 1 keys. We'll get some bees going. We needed this to be, like, here already, because if we pull it here, I guess we could have AoE, like, move Hevo here, AoE. We'd go here, pull it in. We wouldn't be able to connect with the sheep, though. I don't think they can kill the sheep. Because they'll get 1, 2 hits, and that's it. They could shrink the sheep. But I don't know if they want to do that. We don't have much room to play around with our heart health, to be honest. I'm not sure what we want to go yet, though. If we wanted Erratic, we kind of needed to do it this turn to make sure we can walk it up, but I don't know that we want Erratic. We can't kill this turn, I don't think. So 5. Maybe 6. Yeah, we can't deal 1400. Maybe we should have gone Scritch to power one of these up and then just dive. We could go Woolly Bully. But I think our answer is probably something like this. No matter where we send these ones, they're dead. Between trap and everything else, like, they're going to die. I should just click on the one, but I haven't gotten in the habit of doing that yet. So we could dive here with the sheep, and it won't poison it, but it will put damage on it. which is relevant. But I think we want to wait for the sheep to try and do something here. That doesn't really help us. We go here. So they'll be able to splash, get some damage on the sheep, but then they have to walk away. Where do they go? Like back here? I guess that doesn't really help us at all. I guess we can get the sheep in position so that way if they decide to, like, recap... There's no way they're gonna do that, though, right? We still have 4 keys left, so we have some options. Maybe we should have put the spider where the sheep is. We'd have to undo a bunch of moves because we're trying to allow this to get out. That key shortcut gets real important once you get like 50 plus phobies. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Scrolling is already taking up an enormous amount of time on each turn. So yeah, they clearly kill that. They seemingly have not placed... Well, they did place a trap. They must have last turn? Did it go off on here? I was looking at chat, so I didn't see it. It's interesting that they're choosing not to do anything there. We might be able to blow this up, so that's 5, 9, 10, 11. No, we can't. We only do like 1100 to this. Pulling it with the spider's not going to accomplish anything is the point. If we could kill it outright, then yeah, I'd probably go for it. But right now, it doesn't seem worth it. I don't know why they haven't sent this in, because it protects itself. It's negative 700 damage. Like, whatever it's hitting is not going to be able to do anything. So if we had the sheep in the more aggressive position, we actually could kill the Hevo. We'd lose the sheep probably in the process, but I guess that's okay. We just can't advance. There's nothing that we can... There's no value to be gained here. This will push this back, because they can't dive from this position. I kind of want to keep the spider where it is. We can't step the Hevo into range. That's not going to get us anywhere. We only have Unbearable left as a 4, which is fine. We could go Temptress, actually, and try and beat up this, but that feels too all-in. Temptress is going to be real bad otherwise. So I think we're looking at Murderwing plus AWOL just to recap a point. We're going to try and be more patient this time and not push anything. Okay, so there was a trap here. I should have expected that since they played a trap and we didn't see it here. Now they can kill it because they can I-beam, walk this up, and like put it here so it's safe. That's problematic. Like putting it, they put Hevo here and like, I think we just lose now. If they do that. So either they don't know that they can do that, or they didn't see it. So we can pull the Hevo, like I said, but I don't know that we want to do that. Like, do we just kill it and hope? We'll probably undo all this. Oh wait, we have to do this. AWOL is not for point capping. We may not have a choice, to be honest. Like, we may not have a choice. So they can I-beam here. They can actually splash a lot of damage. This is not great, I don't think. I don't like that play because I think we're going to end up on the wrong end of that trade. We are going to go Murder Wing. So the reason here is that we can get the extra damage, like fly in with that. Oh no. No, oh no. No! Yeah, that was a potential oh no scenario. Like, that could have been really bad. So this is interesting. Like, what are they trying to do here? They're completely backing off, and I don't know why. I mean, are they respecting just the spider pull? Because that seems weird. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, do you really need to respect it that much? So they can move on to this point and zap something, so we do need to spread out. And we don't want to fall into the same trap again. Okay, yes. You here. You here. You here. You here. You need to not be there. We don't want something here because they can walk back on the top. They can't move. Yes, they can move to a line. Oh, God. They can move to a good line attack there. There's just no... That's about as good as it's going to get. We're going to get some splash. There's nothing we can do. There must be a bunch of traps there. There's actually not that many, I don't think. There's probably one more. But we tripped one. No, we tripped... Yeah, we only tripped one. But we stood on the point recently, and they didn't have one there, and they moved twice, so they should not have something there now. I don't think. They saw you kill Hevo and don't want it to happen. I guess we scared them there. But honestly, like I said, I don't think that puts us in a really strong position killing that Hevo. I think we're actually in a bad spot there. What if we did this? Threaten with your Spidey? Yeah, we just backed off because of... I didn't want them to get on the panic point and just blow it up. But yes, that is part of the plan at the moment. Like, we could pull this. Now, that Murderling will die. I want to be able to threaten the top, too. Probably should have just put AWOL on the board, because, like, what's the point of holding him back at this stage? Like, at least it's another body on the board that they have to do something about. So they can hit stuff right now. I'd move sheep further. Wasn't this as far as we can move it? Wasn't it, like, up here? I don't remember. Have I fought him in Elden Ring yet? No, I haven't. If this is a boss in Elden Ring, I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't played that game in so long. Like, it's been a while now. So the spider, realistically, is just forcing them to run. They can't do much. We can recap with this. I just don't know that we want to kill this right now. Or at least not with Kivo. But like, if we go here... and Meatball... No, game. Meatball. There we go. That's not enough to get it into range. I think we do that and then maybe, like, back off a space. To, like, here. The reason I don't want to be there is I don't want to get pulled to this spot. Although I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, we probably should just kill this. It's too late now. It's too late now, but we should have killed this with the Hevo. And then we would be in better shape. Yeah, so the only reason we did this is because I knew that it wouldn't die. They didn't have a way to get to it. So we should be able to run it away, and then it's just a matter of can we maintain it through line attacks. Because they could obviously tag it from across the earth. So now, Stabby's back to actually being a problem again. I didn't want to advance the spider here, but we probably should have, and then just tanked the Stabby hits. I don't know. So they elected not to attack this, which, I mean, fair. So, what are we doing here? This could die if, and we can't allow this to die. We're gonna need it to try and get out of some scenarios. But right now, our opponent has to, like, reclaim this one. Then we can take the middle again. It's a little weird because of what we've done. But if they don't retake the middle, do we dive it with the sheep is the question. I don't think so. So this would allow us to get the murder wing onto this and just meatball something to death. I don't know if that's really what we want to do, but we're going to try it. I think maybe moving Kivo up here was a mistake. If we left the murder wing, it was here, right? So we couldn't get on this. Because we do have 1,000 damage, roughly, between the murder wing and a single attack from Hevo. So maybe what we needed to do was move the murder wing in between Hevo and the spider. Now, given this positioning, I think we actually pull with the spider and then kill this Hevo. I think we can pick it off, and then we're okay. So the spider still dies, I think. I mean, it should, right? $116, get out of here. We have to meatball it. Oh my god. That is so obnoxious. So let's say... So they're going to hit this twice with Stabby. They have to go here or here. I mean, they're not going to go here in order to hit this. So they could run this up and shrink it. It's probably still worth. Oh god, we don't want to do that, actually. I just realized we're going to get hit by a monster line attack. Yeah, so they're going to kill Murder Wing, but if they... Actually, we could have gone there... Oh god, we got hit with Double Trap. So we could bait them into... Like, maybe we should have done that to bait them into going... Oh my god, we got hit with the line anyway, so we got blown up. We didn't dodge the line the whole game. Tried. We did our best, but it was not to be. Did we throw, chat? Maybe the Hevo dive was just not there. Maybe the Hevo dive was just never there. Oh no. Oh no! No! I mean, we still have the majority of the panic points. Their beauty is really the big threat. I don't know, maybe we're okay. I don't feel okay. I don't feel good about this at all, to be honest with you. But line attack is down for a little bit. It actually has a pretty low cooldown. So if we go here... They could shrink us. I think we try to be aggressive with the sheep at this stage. They might just body block with... Oh my god. So there, whoever was saying there's a lot of traps, there's a lot of traps. Hit with Hevo? Hit what, this? Or, like, move in and hit with Hevo? I was considering that if we go here, but it opens us up to 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. I didn't count it up, but I'm guessing they could kill us. That's 9, 1900, 24. Yeah, they probably kill us. This is not what they want to do, though. And here's why. This should get, what's it called? So we do this first. We bees. Well, I mean, yes, we could go on the stim pad, but that exposes us to the stabby. This way, like, this thing will... What, walk in and punch us for 500 or 600? Like, I don't care. The big thing is that we're killing this. Stabby now can't kill the sheep. This thing can't hit us. I think we got this one now, chat. Barring catastrophe. Like, okay, we got hit with a trap. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. But, like, this can't hurt us. This is gonna cap... points, I guess. I mean, they could try and go face. That is a threat. That is a threat. Should be a win. Should be a win. We gotta just not throw. The key is don't throw. So this will kill our doofus. Do we just kill this thing? I feel like we need to bring the help down, because if this guy shrinks Hevo, we're not going to kill it. I think we just do this. We'll lose the sheep, like these will trade. And then we just have to burn this thing down. Catrap. I can't even say that. Catrap's trophy? That is just weird to say. So we didn't hit this guy with the other poison. We didn't hit this guy with the other poison earlier. So we needed just the extra damage. We got bees. We got this. We got bees. More bees. Chat, we can actually win on this map. It is possible to win on this map. We got there. That's what I'm talking about. GG. GG. Quantity of loss-wise, Swiss versus Double Limb. For a lot of smaller number events, smaller population events, they end up being roughly the same, where you're eliminated from contention after your second loss, effectively in a lot of Swiss setups. So it's not that different on that front. I think it's more just relevant for the trying to, excuse me, ensure that people are playing against the appropriate opponents. So this is an interesting opening. Henrietta and Gesundheit here. So what level is this Henrietta? So this can die to this. How much poison do you do? Enough to kill us? Do we go, like, double... We're going Cowbell for sure, right? The question is, do we go K9000? And I'm not sure. I want to try it because it feels like it's fine as a 2-drop. I don't like how under-leveled our K9000 is. That's my biggest issue with it. But if anybody was confused about what the opening statements were about, we're trying to get some events off the ground for Fright Night, which is an event I want to run through the Random Slots Discord. So if you're interested in playing some Phobies tournaments, some Phobies events, feel free to head on over there. If this ends up going up on YouTube, you should see it down in the description. If you're in the live stream, ! Discord or ! Fright Night. So we could trade 1-drops, I guess. This actually won't trade. I don't know why I thought it would. So I want to be able to threaten their jar. I don't know that this is really what we want. This is a drawback of the opener we chose, where we're countering their 1-drop with our 3 keys worth of units. But one of the bigger issues is we don't have a cassowary to threaten this. Like, if we had a cassowary that was here, I think this is where we had it, we could hypothetically move up and leap it. Now, they would never allow us to do that, but technically it's a play we can make. Technically, it's a play we can make. Now, I elected not to put K9000 here so that it wouldn't get popped by Gesundheit, but maybe we should have. It doesn't really get us anything, though, because we can move into the same spot to hit Gesundheit anyway. It doesn't really matter. And we can claim this other middle one. Okay, I was going to say, if you leave that there, that's actually great, because we can walk Cowbell up here and then be perfectly fine. They started setting up Stabby, which is exactly what I like to do. There's an argument that we go sheep here and then try and zone them. You know, we could get a 2 or 3 for 1, but we basically have to kill Stabby or Jar and probably Gesundheit, and I don't think they're going to allow us to do that. So a Jin Sting is probably better, or our own Stabby. Alternatively, we can go Jar and just soften things up. Like, now Jar is in position to do stuff. This allows us to swing with the Murderfly. This also prevents them from taking this point because they don't have anything in position to really stop us. We're going to lose the Cowbell, which is okay, I guess. But it's another thing that they're going to have to reclaim. So we're down a key here, which is obviously not great. I don't know how we're going to answer the Stabby, to be honest. Like, maybe getting the sheep online last turn would have been better. And we cannot threaten their Jar, given our positioning. And we obviously have to respect their stuff. So they're going to cap all 3 points this turn, I think. I don't know that this is really going to deter them. Because they could body block this turn with this. Get a free shot. I run in and it's like I'm trading sheep or Stabby. That seems not good. I think this is our better answer. Like, I think this is a better answer to Stabby than sheep. I just don't like sheep. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but it constantly feels like we're not doing anything of value. I meant to back off the Murderfly, but I was busy talking, because they could hypothetically dive and kill the Murderfly and come out relatively unscathed. So they move the Stabby here, move the Jar up. We might be able to trade Jars, but then we're down Jar and Murderfly. Wow, really? That was unexpected. So we can meatball, hit with this for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can't quite kill this without help, and they banked, so I don't really want to go nuts. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do here. Given their current cluster with the Jar, Stabby, and Gesundheit, they should not be able to kill Unbearable. But this is not a great trade. Again, we'd be trading 4 keys for 3. Because even if we kill this, it's going to pull it, depending on what we do, it's going to pull it in. That's a Scritch. Oh boy. That is scary. What we possibly should have done last turn was actually send the Murderfly to, like, here. No, because they could have just moved up. Like, they would have traded Stabby for the Murderfly, and I think that would have been fine for them. Scritch is actually really bad for us, that is. Right. I just want to see how much we put on this. We don't even get it. Lol. So we could go our own Scritch, but I don't think that's the answer right now. I don't think our own Scritch is the answer. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. 804 is 12. They should not be able to kill this. I don't think, because at the end there I was counting, so what if they... Yeah, so they're going to meatball, they buff something, but I don't... It might be just enough. It is. Wow. I didn't think it was enough, but it turns out that it is. We may be able to trade okay, like this comes in and meatballs this. We kill their murder fly, and then they're left with Stabby, which would be okay. I mean, they're taking it all back, so it doesn't matter. I thought we would actually tank the jar hit as well. Obviously, that was not true. So they've opened us up to be able to claim this, which I think is fine. The problem is we can't really, like, safely go anywhere because they tag us with a bunch of stuff. So, like, it's 5 from the meatball, plus that is 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think they can kill Unbearable, but I'm not sure. If they can, we possibly just lose? They don't have any AoE, so clustering like this is okay. And if we're trading this for Gesundheit, well, we're not. They're gonna get it with this. Never mind. I thought they were gonna have to move Gesundheit up, but they just have the jar. Now, they're not in a great spot as far as reclaiming the points. I mean, they can move Murderfly in, I guess, but we're just gonna kill it, obviously. Get a little more chomped action in chat. I see that. I see you. What's going on, chat? How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hope everybody's doing well as we lead into the weekend. Get a little Phobies action here. I was mentioning this earlier. My last couple weeks of what I've been streaming on Saturdays, I think the schedule is going to be a little different, only from the perspective I'm not going to start early. There were other circumstances the last few weeks to make that happen. Those don't exist, so we're going to try something a little different. So we could try and kill Scritch here. I don't know that we do. And I don't know that this is a valuable trade, even if we do. We do not. We can almost get Scritch, but not quite. We have 8 keys. I don't know that I really want to spend any of them. They have to do something. If they run Scritch in or anything like that, we're gonna blow it up. And they can't Scritch and get double attacks right now. Now, we could kill Gesundheit. We'd actually be just shy with only these two, but we could do something. We're just gonna let the turn expire. So like I said, they have to commit into us, and then I think we just react. This is where we're going to have to do something. Now, as we were saying earlier, they should not be able to kill Unbearable. They can put a hurt on it, but they're not going to be able to eliminate it. So this is a 820. So we can't kill that. At least not for free. And we can't stay here unless we kill Stabby, which is not going to happen. Well, I mean, it could. No, it's not. We're going to have to commit 3 of the 4 minimum to kill Stabby. So we're gonna lose Gesundheit here, or Gesundheit, Ginseng? Wait, what? Oh, you didn't... Actual bees. I don't think this is worth it. So we have to back off here, because otherwise they kill the Murderfly or Jar. Like, Murderfly could come in, pop the Jar. I mean, we could have body blocked it with Murderfly, but we needed to move it back, because otherwise they kill the Murderfly. You know, reasons. So we possibly last turn should have gotten a 1-drop out and maybe, like, put it here, so that the 1-drop can just run in and reclaim a point. There's an argument to just go with our Flopsy, so that we have a Resurrect minion to make their life a little complex. I can actually kill this then. So what do we do here? We can go like 5-3. I wouldn't hate it. Like I said, I think we go with this for now. So we move this improperly. This should have come out as the 1 move here, and then moved it to here so we could advance the Jar. Now, the Jar is still covering this spot, but we would have been able to threaten farther spaces, including this panic point. This might have been a mistake putting the bear out here, because it's just getting softened up for basically no purpose. But I think what we need to do is possibly dive this. Just the threat of Scritch is a lot, though. You can't leave the Murderfly there. Are you really going to leave the murder? Okay, I was going to say, like, you cannot leave that there. That is a mistake. So we have to get 5 keys worth of units out of this, or it's not worth it. Whoop, don't want that. Right now, we're not getting any. So this has to hit the Murderfly. You hit the Gesundheit. You don't kill it. Oh my god. I don't know that this was worth it. We're gonna find out. So they can actually kill our Jar. And probably 2 of these, which means to me it was not worth it. I just realized now when I pass turn that they can get the Jar, because they can just move Scritch up here, and Scritch actually has a pretty high damage output. Alternatively, what I think they're going to do is amp the jar, blow something up, and then blow something else up with Stabby. Like, this is 1,200, which is a lot, but it's not enough. If they do this, they don't get 3 things. I don't think they even get 2. So we traded Jin Sting for 5 keys. It was Gesundheit and Murderfly. Now, like I said, was this worth it? I don't know. We're going to get their jar, one way or another. Oh boy, that could be problematic. Do we go sheep now? The problem is that this has two movements, so it can easily end up leeching the life that it needs. I don't think this gets low enough for us to kill it. We can try. Oh, we do. Wow, okay. So this is gonna die. What do we do about this? I'm not even sure how the hell we deal with this. So this kills this. We're going with Old Faithful, chat. I think this was a bad trade. Because we're going to trade Unbearable for Stabby. What we probably should have done was just pull everything back. We have the majority of the panic points. Alright, so the question is, how are you killing this? Because you're obviously doing it. You elect to go with Jar, okay. And then Jar walks away. We're not quite in just all-in dive territory. I still have over 3,000 hard health. So they could hit this... Can they? No. So they'd have to move, hit... Well, they can move this down, I guess. How much does this do? 472? This is actually really bad. We're not in a good spot here. We're undoing all of this because I want to... We have to get Erratic in position, right? I don't know that we claim this point. And the reason for that is I think they can kill it without having to do anything. Like, if we go here... Yeah, I think we just go here. Because if they want to stand on it, they're now in range of everything. And it's the same reason we want to leave the jar here. The jar can't target down here, but it can target the top, aka we can blow up Scritch. They still have to commit into us, and we have to hit 1,600 damage on the turn that they do it. And, like, I don't know that we can even do it with these, because the Erratic can only hit once. This would be 520, 1050, 13, 17. Yeah, we would actually get it. We actually have just enough damage. Sure. You can take your pot shots with the jar. That's fine. I'll live with that. I'll live with that. This was pretty cool and kind of... elucidates my earlier point about waiting until the last possible second to unveil a potentially back-breaking phobie. I don't think we can kill this. We should be just shy. Yep, we're 20 health shy. So if they juice this... Levels. It's true. So we're just playing defense here. There's no place we can put the murder fly. I shouldn't have put it there. We should have left it here. But yeah, there's no good place for us to put the murder fly where if they buffed this turn, they can dive and kill the murder fly. Or obviously the jar. In which case, like, we're not protecting anything here. There's no saving it. How much money have I spent on this game? 20 doll hairs. I put in, well, actually it's 25, I guess. I bought the Kraken of coffee. And the pack opening video that I have on YouTube is the results of that. It was just before they did the pack changes that happened in the most recent patch. So I put in, like, I think it was $25. I think it's $24.99 USD. In case, I don't know if you're in the US or if you're in another part of the world. But, yeah. Okay, do we kill it now? We're gonna try. Because now we get 2 jar hits. I don't remember if we got 2 jar hits before. Yeah, we kill it. That had to have been a mistake. But that's 2 different turns where our opponent did something in the last second, and I don't know why. But that was like the only threat on the board. That was basically the only threat they have. Not enough money spent? I mean, I love this game, so yeah, probably. I've mentioned it many times. I played a lot of games, a lot of card games, a lot of different types of games, and Phobies absolutely feels like, in all honesty, I probably have a game design notebook laying around here somewhere of like my ideas for different games that specifically has something that is basically Phobies. Now, that's not me saying like, oh, they stole my idea. But it really feels like a game that I would have created, or very close to a game I would have created. It checks so many boxes for me. I really, really enjoy this game. Now, as I've said before, Heart Smash time, we could have gone for it, but there's nothing they can do. They end turn, we end turn, the game is over. But I've said this many times, it's not as though you can't level complaints against Phobies. We talked about it on a lot of occasions. The in-game economy needs a lot of work. There's obviously new features that could be added that would be beneficial, but I put that in a different kind of criticism bucket. For those sort of things, it's like, oh yeah, well, if we had all this other stuff, it would be even better. Well, yes, that would be more things, right? But that's not reasonable. Well, it's reasonable to ask, but it's not reasonable to be like, well, this game sucks and let's blah, blah, blah. That sort of thing. I think the more pressing complaints... GG, we got there. GG. We'll cut this one off and I'll continue after the game for this. Let's do some pack opening, chat. Let's do some pack opening. So we're going to open 2 scary packs. Let's see what we get. We're going to open a little scary pack action, since we got a plethora of tiers. What do we got here? We have got... Ooh, we get a K9000 upgrade. That's actually pretty hot. I'm pretty excited about that. We do get an AWOL upgrade. All I care about AWOL is that it will survive a hit from another 1-drop. Right now, we have sub 400 health. It might tank, like, a cat hit, but it's not good. So what do we get here? Ooh, we got Creep! That is awesome! I actually really wanted this guy. I've been wanting Creep for a while. Creep is really cool because it's another solid 2-drop. Now, admittedly, it's probably not going to be in the rotation for a while because it's going to be under-leveled. But Creep is really cool. Yeah, get a little chomp action for Creep. I find playing against Creep, and this could be just by virtue of my openers, that Creep is super obnoxious to deal with. That's one I really, really want. Yeah, I've been wanting Creep for a while. Creep is so obnoxious to deal with, not just is he undead, but it threatens a ranged poison. Now, granted, once you spit that poison, it loses a lot of value. I get that. But it causes such weird, like, say Stabby. Stabby is difficult to play into this guy because you just go, okay, I'll vomit on him, and Stabby will probably die because he's taking, like, what, 2,000 damage? Because this is getting doubled, so it's 500 4 times. Like, that's probably going to kill Stabby. I have Gargoyle, super good 4 key in my opinion. I was playing against that earlier. I do like the Gargoyle. I haven't gotten it yet. 2 key, 1250 damage in some cases. Yeah, this can definitely add up. Gonna add up. So I'm pretty happy with that one, chat. Let's see what we get in the second one. What do we get in our second scary pack? Get a little scary pack action going. So, chat, you'll have to tell me whether you think I should just bank, you know, 15,000 or 18,000, 21,000 tiers and just do a whole bunch of scary packs together, or, you know, same amount and then do way more terrifying packs or something, or just do these periodic pack openings, because the pack opening video, a lot of people liked it. So if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments, or hit up the Random Thoughts Discord. Chat, if you're here live, let me know, or if you're already in the Discord, let me know. Hey, we get some upgrades for the creep man. And we get a cassowary upgrade? Chat, these are some pretty solid packs. I am pleased. I am pleased. Alright, so we're going to level up creep, obviously, right? Get a little Kate Rock there going. Get a little Kate Rock action. Honestly, Chad, the thought crossed my mind. I don't want to buy one of those streamer panel things, like the Elgato things. They seem extraneous. I was considering buying one of the foot pedals as a joke. Maybe not as a joke, because I'm sure they're expensive. I didn't look at the prices. But I could get a... because I have like the keypad on my keyboard, you know, like a normal keyboard. But when I was typing out deck lists for RuneStrike and other games, because I rigged some of the commands to the keypad, I would accidentally switch scenes and stuff like that. If I got a separate device, I think it would be better. And then I could just use that. So if I just got a USB keypad, I wonder how well that would do for me. Do we have a level 5 creep? This is actually pretty decent. Like, I think we could use this in a game. Like, right off the bat. Mount Crushmore's... yeah, I've seen a lot of Mount Crushmore. Obviously, I haven't seen as many Mildreds. But Mildred's animation looks sweet. Yeah, DT's right. I mean, it's now a meme, but lobbing supremacy. Like, lobs are real good. Like, real good. Alright, so this is almost up to 1,200 health. We're gonna get a level 8 cassowary, because we use cassowary a lot. This is the problem. I don't know how much creep is gonna get used just because of cassowary. There will be situations where we want to do it, but it's just a little weird. Because, like, are we ever going to pass up creep, or cassowary for creep? You know what I mean? What we get, we ended up unlocking creep, which I think is sweet. Leprechaun, I haven't seen too many leprechauns, to be honest. Just got to the stream, data slow. No problem, Gilbo. Welcome. But yeah, we just unlocked creep. Got a bunch of levels for him. I'm excited to try him out. We'll have to see how we do. Ooh, we have some levels for this. I didn't realize I had so many. It must have been when I was opening jacks that I got a bunch of these and didn't realize it. We're leveling up some of our lower level stuff to try and get more value out of it. Clopster's good. Yeah, Clopster is cool. We were talking about it on, I think last time I was streaming, maybe the time before that. Ooh, we got a Moffat upgrade. Nice. We're getting up there. We're getting up there, chat. I'm real excited to get Snowball, which, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, this is Snowball, I'm pretty sure. I am super excited to unlock Snowball. Super excited for Snowball. But yeah, talking about Clopster, I don't have any burrowing phobies right now, so that is a gap in my collection. Nobody uses Leprechaun if there are very few people. I have to wonder for some of these phobies, are they not getting used because they're not good? Or is it just not that many people have them, and the ones that do, they still have to get leveled up? And when you're talking, like, I think a leprechaun is what, like a 5-key phobie? So you're not talking about something that's just going to get thrown out there. No, it's not. It's cheaper. Maybe it's a 3? What cost is the leprechaun? Oh, here it is. It's a 4. So it's a little clunky. Leprechaun seems like it has a lot of potential, but it is a narrow focus phobie. Like, you don't really care. I mean, it is a lobber, but it only moves 1, so it's slow. But Unlucky Charm is really what you're playing this for, so if you don't have the situation to use it, you're just not going to use it. Now, given that it has a 1 movement, I think this is going to be hard to use, despite it having the 4 range here. I mean, that's an enormous range. But it's going to be tough because I don't know. You're trying to set this up, I guess, behind stuff so that you can push, and your opponent can't, like, oh, well, you pushed, I'll sheep and blow you up, or whatever. It's a niche phobie. Dimensional Unbearable with the special ability? Exactly. Lower damage, though. Well, then again, I'm looking at the non-upgraded version, right? I'm looking at a non-upgraded version with this. I wonder how the damage compares to Unbearable. 4-tile range is good, but its stats are pretty bad. That's what I'm curious about, Gilbo. I'm not sure. Same damage, same level, I checked. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I think there's something to the Leprechaun, but yeah, you're probably using it specifically for the ability, right? Can Leprechaun disable Smiley? That's a good question. How is that worded? Disables specials. Resets the cooldown. No, because Smiley I don't think has a cooldown. I'm gonna assume no. Yeah, it resets the cooldown. So Smiley doesn't. Smiley's 5, right? Yeah, Smiley just does stuff. They're passive abilities, not active. So it's only gonna affect stuff like Hevo. Well, this is regular Hevo. I guess it could do it to traps, because they're activated abilities. But it's not going to do it to something like Smiley, where it just happens. Which makes sense. Like, that one's logical. That one's logical that that's how it would function. Chat, we're playing on this map all night. All night. That's all we're doing. Okay, so we're going first. I don't think I'm going to take the risk that I did the last game and take the center tile. I think that's too risky overall. We could take it, but I don't really want to. Game. So we're gonna go Cassowary down here. The reason being is that this allows us to, like, threaten the amp tile. And this is just to take this spot. Now, there's an argument maybe what we should have done was open up, break the... Yeah, maybe we do this. My opponent's like, what is this idiot doing? Make up your mind. So we break this right away, and then we cat down here. I don't know that this is actually what we want to do, to be honest. But if they elect to send a murder fly, we could just... Like, if they say, oh, well, they left us the middle, we'll send a murder fly in. We can blow it up. Because we can just pop out a range phobie. Any of them, and then get it with this. I've seen that opener a lot. I've only seen it once, I think. But lately, I've been going first on this map a lot. It makes sense, because the ability to just straight run to the middle gives you more flexibility. So we'll see what our opponent opens here. Because right now they're only on Bachelor. They elected to go Hevo. That's going to be kind of annoying, because they can just get on this stem. So we're going to have to sack a key in order to do something about it. They will be able to kill the cat, but they're going to have to wait a turn to do it. and it pins them there for a little bit longer. I don't know if that's worth it. Is this level 1? Oh, wow, it is level 1, huh? So we're doing this so that way we can fight the Bachelor up there, which is not, like, a great way to address our key situation. So we could go Temptress here, but I think we'd rather just have a generic solid thing. Like maybe we roll up Unbearable and try and get it on the point. So this covers this, and by the point I mean the stim. It also allows us to bank a key. I don't know that we really want a 7 right now. Not that we'd have to do something other than this to get to the 7. We could go Stabby, actually. Maybe we just go Stabby. I'm trying to make better use of the shortcuts. So this still lets us cover, obviously. It allows us to get to 7 just to make our opponent think more about what we have. We're obviously not going to kill the Hevo. And from here, I think we just walk up and punch it, because we're not going to escape. Actually, you know what? We could run straight shot to the middle, make them come back. I mean, they could also take either of these points. Alright, they'll be able to take both points now. So the Murder Wing, I gotta keep trying to call it the appropriate name. It's not Murder Fly, it's Murder Wing. This is interesting. I'm working on it, DT. I'm working on it. It is Murder Wing. So that can easily claim this point. Hevo can move down there. So do we go Sparky or something to contest the Hevo? I really don't like that. I don't think that's worth. We could go Temptress and go, like, here. But we can't threaten the Hevo enough at this stage. So I think we just set up. We could go Erratic again, but I'm not a huge fan of that idea. I think we want to go something smaller, try and get Hevo, our Hevo, online. And I think that would be acceptable. Do we do like this, just to give us some more board control? Or maybe we go our own Murder Wing. Give us mobility. This would give us exactly enough for Hevo next turn. This in no way threatens their Hevo if they go for it, but we can meatball. Yeah, so we're going to leave it here. We can meatball, move out of the way, send our Hevo in, and I don't hate that. We can still kill their Bachelor. We just back Stabby off, walk this up, it'll pull it onto the point as a result. But they're doing probably the appropriate thing and then just taking that. We still have to cap this top point, because I just realized we never got around to that. It's not just that they're going to take it, it's that we've never capped it. So we have to back off the Stabby no matter what. Because of this guy. So like I said, I think we get our Hevo online. And then maybe do something like break the block so that we can blow this guy up. We can't really. So we're getting this in position so that way we can just step on the bones and back off. We won't recap the point, but it's good enough. It's possible we should have put Stabby where Murderfly is, put Hevo where Stabby is, and then, because then we can just walk on the point and get a shot on crush more. And maybe leave Murderfly here just to force this Murderfly away. And we could hit their Murderfly with Hevo, which I wouldn't hate. And then we jar. Well, it should not be enough. That's a preemptive Clinico. That's interesting. So I think we do want to get a poll online to try and make them think. Like, we could poll this. Yeah, so we get this online. So this will move in, break this. This will move up, pull, and then we just light up Hevo. I mean, it's entirely possible they elect to not be bothered with keeping Hevo here, which would be the appropriate play, but we don't know that that's actually what they're going to do yet. So like I said, if they allow us, we're going to nuke Hevo this turn. Gravedigger here, blow it up. You move. Line of sight, line of sight, line of sight. We should kill it. Because that'll be 9... 10, 11, 16, 20. Yeah, we should get it. If they leave it here, we'll kill it. Mostly because this is a very under-leveled Hevo, namely a level 1 Hevo. You don't get much more under-level than that, right, chat? Oh, I have bad news for you, friend. I hope that I didn't, like, miscount this and we can't do it or something. Now, they may be able to, like, counter kill or something. We don't even have to move the Stabby into a vulnerable position here. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's like a highlight reel play, which, by the way, chat, and anybody out there on YouTube, if you're interested in having me look at some highlights or discussing your games on stream or in YouTube videos, feel free to jump in the Random Thoughts Discord and let me know. Or down in the comments, and you can check the Random Thoughts Discord in the video description. But, gotta get that in there. Get a little chomp action for that one. That one was sweet. That one was pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. I think we bank somewhat. So we're going to do this. If we go here... We're going to go here just so that we can keep the Murderfly occupied. I don't think our opponent's going to advance with Murderfly. Like, their window to take that bottom panic point was a couple turns ago when they did it and then undid it. And honestly, I'm not sure why they undid it. I guess they were worried that we could get something in position, but and I can't remember the exact board state, but I'm fairly certain we had nothing in range to do it. So this is not great. We're going to get meatballed here. They can walk up and do this. Like, they can kill this. But we're going to get counter kills that are going to be good. Or worthwhile at the very least. So that's a Hevo 2.0. We have all the Hevos. All the Hevos, chat. So this guy's out of position. Because I thought we were going to need to do something different. We don't have Meatball live. But we will get some AoE on this. And we'll get 2 hits. Like, we won't have to move. Yep, it's the lobs. I'm telling you, the lobs are so good. Lobs are real good. It's interesting, how many eyes does Hevo 1.0 have? Because Hevo 2.0 has 3. Hevo 3.0 has just 1, I guess. I didn't realize they had different optics. Alright, so Murderfly is just going to die, right? That, like, chat, that was a great turn. That was a great turn. Are any of my frenemies higher rank than me in Arena? Yes. I think I have several that are, actually. I'm not entirely sure how many, but there's at least one. I know that for sure. We have 13 keys, they have 13 keys, but we have a significant board advantage. Async, there's tons of people that are higher than me because I don't really play async. I do them like maybe once or twice a week. The reason I do async is just to get points, essentially. We go 6, we have 7. We're gonna go erratic just because they have this. I don't think we really want or need erratic here. But we have an open middle area because of our plays earlier. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, chat. Get the dimensional to the dead to the fire. We get their murder wing. Feels good, man. Ruh-roh. That doesn't feel good, though. That's actually really bad. We need to kill this Hevo. Because then it's our Hevo versus their Russell, and I'm okay with that. But the rest of our board, I mean, Flopsy's fine. Okay, they took it back. The rest of our board is very unhappy about poison. So we can get Clinico online to keep this alive. But we're not going to be in good shape with the rest of this. Can we kill their Hevo? We should be able to. I don't see a reason why we can't here. You do this. You move here. Get some AoE action. Okay, I found some reasons why we can't. Except we have that. Oh my god, he's gonna live! This thing is gonna live, but barely. Oh, that is... That feels bad. That feels bad, man. I don't really want to do anything else, like commit other stuff to the board, so that they don't get poisoned. Yeah, we're just shy. Like, that is rough. There's nothing we can do about it, but that's just unfortunate. Is there anything we could have done about it? If we had, like, Scritch on the board ahead of time. So, 3 of our keys might be reserved for Clinico, but I'm also tempted to just not care. Try and tank through the poison. We're not moving this because I want to be able to kill this. Does it really matter? I guess we leave it. I don't know. I don't know. We could pop out a jar. So the idea here is, like, we would jar here, or here, move, hit, and then it would pull us onto the point. If you had Droney on the board ahead of time, yep. If only we had precognition, we would know. Or if, you know, you just counted the numbers. Although we would have had to have been a precog, like, 2 turns ago in order to have that in place. What did you hit? This, I guess? So this doesn't actually do any damage. They do need to fix that bug so that you can see the poison markers on things. Because right now you can't. So we can still get their Hevo, and I think that's what we're going to do. Because one of these days, these things are going to walk all over you. I don't know. It sounded better in my head. Alright, so it's dead this time. Actually, we could do... this. Get some heart damage. So if we leave the erratic here, we don't get hit, although I don't know that it matters if we get hit. I think we're just doing this so that we have another body. Like, if they move in to hit these guys, we're gonna blow it up. We blow up the Russell, I mean. Get some lifesteal with Murder Wing? Yes, we are. I undid that accidentally, but yeah, we're absolutely hitting it. There's no reason not to. It's still gonna die. Like, we can't keep it alive. And I think that's fine. So they're gonna try and recap some points up there. I don't care. With the bat. I mean, it is a bat. At least we think it's a bat. They look like bat wings. Somebody on YouTube, shout out to YouTube comments, had something funny that they were picking up with the puns from one of the previous streams. And I said, oh yeah, or I said something to the effect, I'm paraphrasing, of course. We'll start off with a Murder Wing right off the bat. And they're like, I get it, because it's a bat. And I'm like, I actually probably just said that. I wasn't trying to go for the pun. But because it was a pun, it makes it better. There is a bat on the top panic point. That is accurate. You are correct with that statement. So I don't think this can die to the poison now. Well, not that it was ever really in danger. And we can kill this. No, can we? How much is this? 960? Oh yeah, we have extra. I was going to say regular damage won't do it, but because it's amped, it'll do it. I reject your reality. I reject your reality. Substitute my own. What is that from? I mean, we're just going to kill everything. I don't know that it particularly matters what we do. I mean, they could run one cost across the board, but we've had a panic point advantage for a while. So we have a sizable life lead. We have 15, 22 keys worth of stuff on their side of the board, like threatening. Even if we couldn't kill everything, we can probably just dive the heart and we're fine. We're probably okay. Bat wings are stitched onto the zombie brain, I guess. That's a good question. Like, how did Murder Wing... I've spent a lot of time... GG, we got there. I'm just going to shout out my Discord again. So if you're not in the Discord, feel free to join, talk some Phobies. Definitely want to try and get some of these events off the ground. So we definitely need people to sign up for that. Or at least show some interest so I know we're going to get signups. I'm going to try and do it through smash.gg. And thank you, Luffy. Get the Fright Night command going. I think this is a lot of fun. I think it has a lot of potential for the community. I think that there's a lot of cool things that can be done, even with our limitations within the client now. We talked earlier about the rumored, and I am heavy emphasis on rumor, tournament client. Hopefully it makes an appearance. We don't know if it's going to. We'll play it by ear. But even if it doesn't, I think there's a lot of ways that we can structure the event to still be a lot of fun for everybody involved. So, hit up the Randoms Thoughts Discord, hit up the other content creators events. I think the more people are interested in this, the more you're going to get other people interested. It's one of those things that it's contagious, we'll say. But, like I said, that's going to do it for me for tonight. So, as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Black Lives Matter.